Hi Flamies! Welcome to your reading. Today we want to do a reading about what is your divine masculine? What are their challenges? What is going on? So this is the video for the guidance for the divine counterpart, for the masculine. So this is also important. This is for, I will address the divine counterpart, the divine masculine. Why is it not working? So I will address the divine counterpart, the masculine, but I also, for you cross watchers, I think this reading can be very interesting. So yeah, I welcome you to this beautiful reading. Please also subscribe to the channel if you're here for the first time and you are divine masculine, or if you are divine feminine who's cross-watching this. Yeah, I have a lot of videos about twin flames, divine counterparts on my channel, so you are invited to watch all these readings and I hope it helps you. Yeah, let's do this, guys. I see you at the piles. This is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3 and pile 4. These piles are pre-shuffled. But as you guys know, when I pre-shuffle the piles, those are not like taken cards by me. This is, if I pre-shuffle or if I shuffle on camera, you guys know I do that the same when I'm off camera. Okay, so yeah, I hope you like this reading and I see you at the piles, guys. And also, please like the video and comment. This helps the circulation a lot. Okay, thank you, guys. Bye. Hi Flamies! Hello, welcome to our pile 1. So guys, as you know, I've already done the guidance for the divine feminine. This is the guidance for the divine masculine, because a lot of you could actually be divine feminine, right? Divine masculine as well. It doesn't have to do if you are male or female. You could be a divine masculine or a divine feminine. I mean, those are energies, right? So we want to look into the energy. So if you are feeling that you are at the moment in the divine masculine energy, then this reading is for you as well. Okay, this is very important, because sometimes we can be a divine feminine, but we can switch. There are times in our journey, in this special journey, that we can switch into the divine masculine energy, and then you need guidance as well. So this is always the guidance from the moment when you watch this reading. Okay, so if you're guided to this reading, you are either a cross watcher for looking what is going on with your divine masculine, or you are someone that is in divine masculine energy, no matter if you are a divine masculine or a divine feminine. Okay, and no matter what gender you are. This is very important, because we're reading energies, but I usually say he or she when I'm talking he when I'm talking about divine masculine energy, and she when I'm talking about divine feminine energy. But please know, I'm talking about energies, okay? But I have to use a certain, how to say it, in a certain way, because otherwise it's very hard as a reader to read, Okay, so let's do this. Pile 1. The first card I'm taking is the divine direction you are going at the moment. Okay, and also this card means what is important about the energy between you and your person, you and your twin flame. What is so special about your energy? And we have goals. It's time for you to take your goals off the back burner, go after them. So you and your divine counterparts are very goal oriented. Okay, so if you are this divine masculine here, I mean, you chose this pile because I used this image. Yeah, it's called Paul the Venetian, Experiencing Grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. I feel that you could be an artist, okay, or someone that is already in your soul work. You don't have to be an artist, but usually we, as as divine counterparts, we express ourselves. We have a divine gift that we're sharing with the world, okay? And it could be with Paul the Venetian that you guys are from Venice. That means that you're not living in Venice now, but that you were living in Venice in one of your past lives. If you have remembrance of this, or if you go to Italy, to Venice, and you feel familiar with the whole surrounding, it could be that you have lived there. Yeah. What I'm also seeing, both of you are very goal-oriented. Both of you are, you know, you go after what you want. You go after your goals. So, and that's what the energies are at the moment as well. Okay, so Divine Masculine, pile 1, you are at the moment really sharing your gift with the world. You are at the moment really living your soul work. Yeah, we also see this rose here blooming on his chest. That means that his heart chakra is blooming. That means that Divine Masculine is right now really going after his goals and sharing his gift with the world. And the goals here is really much intertwined with his soul work. So this is not a 3D goal. This is nothing where, you know, the universe is saying, well, you know, Divine Masculine, you only follow your goals in the 3D, in your job. You know, of course this is in the 3D, but I feel these goals are related to a soul gift. So this twin flame here, or this divine counterpart, this Divine Masculine, you are very far into the journey. You have mastered your 3D life, and you're now mastering your goals within your gift that the universe gave you. Okay, so this divine counterpart, this masculine, is very much blooming at the moment. A lot of inspiration, a lot of that's why I'm thinking that this divine counterpart here definitely is an artist. So if I'm talking to you and you are this Paul the Venetian, you are an artist, right? Or if you're cross-watching for your Divine Masculine, your counterpart could be an artist, you know, someone that shares or uses their art as a gift for the world. And this is what I'm seeing here. So what is going on? Wow, we have sacred sexuality. So this is also part of you guys's journey. Okay, I feel that you are at the moment in union. Yeah, if you are the Divine Feminine watching, you are very much in union. Let's put this here. You're very much in union with your divine counterpart. Isn't it beautiful? You live a very sacred bond. This could express itself in a sacred sexuality. Either you are in union in 3D, but I don't see this card in like that you're already having this. It could be, yeah, but what I'm feeling here, that this is more like this is your goal. Yeah, I also feel this is the goal of the divine counterpart. This is what they're striving for, this intimacy and this coming together with the Divine Feminine. This is like they're guided to experience this sacred sexuality. Number 6 could be important. Do we have other numbers here? Not yet, okay. But if I see a big number, number 6 is the number of harmony, of romance, of, you know, the Lover's card, which makes sense here a lot, okay. So you are either experiencing the sacred sexuality already, Divine Masculine, with your counterpart, or you're guided towards this. This is the end goal, basically. This is where Spirit is guiding you. And I also feel that through the sacred sexuality, however this is expressed in your life, it could be that you have sacred dreams. It could be that you have sacred sexuality feelings. That means that, you know, there's this energy is coming to my pile 1 a lot. You know, they're thinking about their Divine Feminine a lot, they're dreaming about the Divine Feminine. They're like really feeling they are in union. You know, it's this, it's almost like if you are in a sacred sexual union and you're not in 3D in this union, but like in a kind of an energy way, it feels very much like, how can I say that? Yeah, like an aphrodisiaca, but in the sense of spreading this rose here, spreading this love, like really, it's almost functioning like a muse, you know? Like it's making you so striving for this that you're kind of getting these waves. This also reminds me of my background picture. These waves of inspiration, the waves of blooming, the waves of expressing yourself, especially in your soul gift. This sacred sexuality is actually what makes the divine masculine strive and makes the divine masculine really go into his soul work and really not staying in only a 3D life that he already has mastered, because most of the times all divine masculines have mastered the art of striving in 3D, in the egotistic atmosphere, meaning in their job, whatever their goals are, you know, in their job, in their what they accomplished, they're really striving in that area, right? But what they're not striving is in this area of using their soul gift. It could be that this divine masculine, if they're an artist and they already are in the soul gift, that this is kind of mixed. And that's when you know that your divine counterpart, your divine masculine, is very far into the journey, because then, you know, when they're doing a job where they reach a lot of people by using their art or whatever this soul gift is that they're having, it doesn't have to be art, you know. But then you know that this divine masculine also already expresses himself. And this is also due to the sacred sexuality. I think this is a very big factor here, that, you know, this could be the end goal here, where the universe is wanting to bring this divine masculine to in 3D. But what I'm also seeing is this is the thought of this, and this energy that is exchanged between the divine feminine and the divine masculine is really bringing this masculine to really express himself and really going into the soul gift, which is very beautiful to see. This is a very beautiful card. So this masculine here is more in a very beautiful striving way. It's not something, you know, that he has to work on. We will see what he has to work on, because this is this picture, but I already see this masculine striving very much. You know, they mastered a lot. Yeah, look at this. I want to get this first. Yeah. We have rejoice in celebration. Definitely. Yeah, this also is this card of guidance towards a reunion. This is also the card for a reunion in the deck. Yeah, this is this card of sacred sexuality, reunion, coming together in the 3D, like really celebrating this. Yeah, I feel this divine masculine is really much blooming at the moment. They're really rejoicing, they're really celebrating. They have a lot of wins and goals, but that they're reaching, but not only in their 3D life. It's all because they're in union at the moment. Yeah, we have, yeah, look at this. We have the release, number 13. I feel this masculine has released a lot of dark energy, and they have also released, they surrendered to the divine feminine. And this is what this sacred sexuality is also all about. It's about releasing and surrendering to the divine feminine energy, to this soul gift, to this whole journey. And I feel that that's because both of you are really much in this energy of reaching your goals, because both of you you know, have experienced this transformation. This divine counterpart already has gone through the dark night of the soul. They've been there. They've been there. This is telling me this. This is the Hermit. Yeah, look at this. 2 major arcanas. Yeah, he is already the spiritual teacher. This divine counterpart, very much with the 9, except the 10, except the union in the 3D. They have reached everything. This is like being completely in their soul work. Wow. This is a very, very strong divine masculine. This is beautiful. So they're guided towards this 10 of cups now. They're guided towards the spiritual, the 3D union. The spiritual union they already have, because they have released. And what they still need to work on, let's see this card, and let's see what I'm seeing. Yeah, they have given up the fight. And I think this divine counterpart has already reached this. This is about fighting the divine feminine. You know, this is about, you know, when a divine counterpart says, well, I'm not sacrificing parts of myself only to be in this sacred union. I'm not doing this. This is what a lot of counterparts, you know, they have this armor around them where they constantly fighting against either the divine feminine in themselves, yeah, because this is also the first part of union, is that this divine masculine really much has mastered also the art of bringing their own divine feminine and divine masculine into union, because this is the first step towards this end goal, right, of coming into union in 3D. So I feel this masculine is really blooming at the moment, because they sacrificed this urge to fight always against this, because as you guys know, if you sacrifice parts of yourself to the divine feminine, you could experience rejection, yeah, in the 3D. Because of other divine masculines, or by other divine masculines, or by society, you know. But this masculine has really mastered, like, if you are identifying with this pile, my pile 1, you have really reached a wonderful union with the divine masculine in yourself and the divine feminine. So this person, you know, I mean, we see it here in Paul the Venetian, they could have very strong feminine features, yeah. And they're using this, the feminine features of themselves also to reach their goals. The divine feminine is here a big part of this divine masculine. So they can switch. I also feel that they can switch, yeah, between the divine feminine and divine masculine however they want. They have mastered this art. It's like their parts are in union, you know. This is beautiful, because then it's only like a little step into 3D union. And I feel that they're giving up the fight, not for the divine feminine in 3D, but against the divine feminine, you know. This is very, very beautiful to see. So your union strives off both of you. And I feel if you are a divine feminine cross-watching for this divine counterpart, you also feel the sacred sexuality a lot. There's a lot of energy going on, a lot of fire energy I see at the moment. Because of this death card, you know, a lot of sexual energy that's being swooped, like back and forth between the divine feminine and the divine masculine in spirituality. Yeah, I don't think you guys are in union yet. I think this is the end goal, what this, you know, this pile is guided to. But there's a lot of spiritual sexual energy exchanged. Yeah, I see that. And this is also the almost like an engine that's driving this masculine to really let his heart bloom, his heart chakra, and really express himself. Beautiful. So this is all what I'm having, my pile 1. This is a really beautiful reading. I hope that it resonates for you, because this is gorgeous, okay? And I wish you a wonderful time here on my channel. And I also wish you that you have the strength to pull through, right, in this journey. And that you guys will be in 3D union and experience this beautiful union, okay? So that's all what I'm having, guys. If you're here for the first time, please sign up to the channel, and please comment, please like the video. That would make me happy, okay? See you again. Bye. Hello, my pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So guys, I did this reading because I've already done the divine feminine guidance on this channel, okay? And today I wanted to do the divine masculine guidance. So this is not only if you're watching and you are divine masculine, it is also the case if you are a divine feminine. You could be watching this either to cross-watch for your counterpart, or because sometimes we switch into divine masculine energies, okay? So this could be also like, yeah, important guidance for you. And also a lot of females, let's say, are in divine masculine energy, because this is only about the energies, right? This is not about the gender. This is not about what you identify as, you know. This is the raw energy. And a lot of times in this journey, the energies are switching back and forth. So a lot of times females can be in divine masculine energy, especially divine feminines who are a divine feminine, who know they are a divine feminine, but they switch during this journey into a divine masculine energy for for a short time. Yeah, so if you feel like this could be why you're guided here as well. Okay, so the first card out here is the energy. What is the most important energy between the two of you? What is going on? And we have nature. So you are nature lovers. It says reconnect with nature, feel the sun on your skin, walk barefoot on the grass. So you could be someone that's walking barefoot a lot. You don't like shoes. Maybe you want to be out in nature a lot. Both of you share this gift, okay? This is something that both of you really much nurture. I also feel that, you know, you're getting signs a lot through nature, birds, animals, you know, like you see things, feathers, everything what is out in nature. You get a lot of signs, my pile too. Okay, so let's look at your divine masculine, or at you. It says the divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Okay, so the universe is right now intervening into your journey. I said this a lot of times, this is happening. We see this a lot with the purple in the background here. This is when the universe takes charge. So this divine masculine is experiencing at the moment, or you, if you identify as this divine masculine, you're experiencing right now something where your path is put to a hold. A lot of times this is experienced by being stuck, or this intervention, or by another opportunity that's coming out of nowhere and you don't even know. I also feel that a lot you get right now, you get a lot of signs by spirit. Yeah, this divine masculine is getting a lot of signs. They're seeing maybe feathers everywhere. You know, they are out in nature a lot. Maybe they also have to drive to constantly go outside. Like sometimes, you know, you constantly have this feeling of, I have to go outside, I have to go outside, I have to be in nature. This is this inner strive that this masculine is getting because the universe wants to send them signs. Yeah. So let's see what is going on. It's all for the purpose of divine happiness of the two of you. So whatever is going on, the universe is stepping in here at the moment. Yeah. So let's see what this is all about. So I put this card here. So let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. What is most important here in this journey is that it could be that one of the reasons the universe is slowing this journey down is because you guys need to settle down. Okay, there's a reason here. When I see the babies and the mamas, you know, here it's all about finding the one, which is their divine counterpart, and really settling down, really trying to bring you guys together. This could be one of the reasons. But this card is more for me like a card of what is very interesting is what is guiding this masculine is this unconditional love. Yeah, especially he could have right now a very strong bond to his mother as well. Okay, so it could be that he gets his signs through his mother at the moment. There's something going on with his mother maybe at the moment. Okay, and they have to take care of their mom at the moment. Don't get me wrong, but this could be one of the things that they're very nurturing to their family. This divine masculine is very one with their family. Yeah, it could be that they're taking care of a newborn in the family, or that, you know, this journey at the moment, they're not really in their soul work. I see this person, it's like they're taking a break from their soul work at the moment in order to take care of loved ones. That's really what I'm feeling. So this, you could not feel, maybe you cannot feel your divine masculine if you're a cross watcher, because you know, this pile here is really taking care of their family, of loved ones. They're maybe there's a newborn in the family they're really involved with. Okay, but something here is telling me that this masculine is right now really striving or really seeing there's also this unconditional bond that's just natural between the two of you. Yeah, and especially we have two feminines here, so they're coming in union with their unconditional love for the divine feminine. And this could be shown to them because it says, you know, it's intervention and it's purpose. They have to see that their purpose is the divine feminine and this unconditional love that you guys have for each other. That is very seldom, and sometimes you only see it in mothers and their children. But divine counterparts, twin flames, they do have this bond. They do share this bond. And I feel that this bond between you, like if you're a cross watcher, so let's tell me, let me say this, like this bond between this masculine and his divine feminine is very strong. Like if you are this divine masculine, it's like spirit is telling you that you have this natural bond with the divine feminine, yeah, especially to create new life. This means either really having a family or to create in the field of being creative, create your soul work, create a life together, create something together. So this is the purpose. The purpose, the universe is intervening here with the journey of the divine masculine is to show him that this love, this flow, this unconditional love between the two counterparts, between the divine feminine and divine masculine, is very much a natural bond. It's like when you walk barefoot, you know, and you like that because you don't like shoes. It's the same when you meet your divine feminine. You know, it's like you see it natural. It's natural occurring. You know, you also get signs from the universe that are natural. And I feel this is what the universe wants to remind you, divine masculine, in this journey. And that's why they're intervening at the moment, because maybe you're not focused on that. Maybe the divine masculine is very focused on his career at the moment. Maybe they're not really focusing on this unconditional love between the two counterparts. And that's why the universe is saying, one moment, but in all your things that you want to accomplish, in all your striving, please also stay natural to yourself. Please also see that you know, you can create through this unconditional love with your divine feminine. Okay, so I want to look at this card at the end. This is what they have to work on still. So yeah, and look at this. We have especially the solar plexus chakra. This is about the confidence. Number 3 could be an important number here. What number is this? Number 1. Okay, yeah. Like seeing that, you know, that you can create. Number 1 is also about the creation because it's the universe itself, right? Number 3, this is all about confidence, having confidence in this love. Like not saying, well, you know, it's never working out. I mean, a lot of masculines have this mindset where they're dropping out of the journey because they're thinking it's never gonna work out because you guys live in two different worlds. You know, maybe your masculine is someone that's like a leader, a commander, a divine director. This is someone directing something. You know, he sees himself. And I'm saying he, not because male, but because of the masculine energy. He sees himself as his own director of his own video, right? Of his own life. So where does this natural occurrence of this divine love is fitting in? Yeah, sometimes I feel that they're putting this on hold. This creation, you know, could mean like really having a family and settling down with the divine feminine. That they're saying, well, you know, the divine feminine is always with me, and that their solar plexus, you know, this is also about their self-worth and their how they stand in the world, how they see themselves, where they are. You know, this is about confidence, that their confidence is so high that they're saying, well, you know, my divine feminine, because of this unconditional love, she's always waiting for me, so I can put this in the back and just focus on myself at the moment, on me directing my life. You know, I feel this is, and the universe is saying, well, one moment, you know. There's also, you also have to express this love to your feminine. You can't just radiate. You see this here? This is also like a box. You see how this is like radiating? So this divine counterpart is definitely very confident about his own journey. They're definitely striving at the moment. They're definitely also taking this love from the divine feminine and I just saw 1111, they see that the divine feminine loves them. They feel the energy. Yeah, this is bringing them to new heights. It's like this constant creating energy, you know, that's why the babies are here, brings them to a state of, you know, they're constantly creating this beautiful life for them. But it's almost as if they closed the communication, you know, because I see here the throat chakra is a box. So it's kind of like, you know, they don't really want to like open this box and really speak themselves to the divine feminine. Because they're feeling, well, I'm creating my own life at the moment and I'm not interested maybe in settling down, or I'm not interested in marrying. I'm not interested in finding my divine feminine. Maybe that's the case, you know. There could be different things here, but I'm feeling that the divine masculine is really much here. They're knowing about this nature. They're getting a lot of signs from spirit, but they're very much concentrated on their own solar plexus, on their own success. And so they're like just not speaking about this unconditional love thing, because they say, well, you know, it's always there. It's unconditional love. It's like a mother and a child, you know, no matter when the child comes back, the mother is always there. She's not like screwing up the journey. So this is how they feel for the divine feminine. They're knowing kind of like that the divine feminine is always waiting for them. So they're like, okay, then let me just, you know, spend some more years of, you know, creating my career. And the universe is saying, well, one moment, you know, you can do all that, but why not do it with the feminine? Why not creating a bond here? Why not? Because it's natural. It's natural, this unconditional love. Yes, but it's also natural that you speak your truth to the divine feminine. You have to tell her something. And the 5 is all about change. There needs to be change in speaking up here. And then we have the firm foundation. And yeah, look at this. The divine masculine is kind of like turning his back upon the feminine in this case here, because they're striving for a strong foundation. They want to go up the hill. You see this here, this mountain? Whatever their personal mountain is, they're building a lot of strength to climb that mountain. This is the mountain of self-confidence, of finding their path, finding their, you know, their base. This is the base chakra, you know, the red color. This is about finding their place in the world, and also wanting to have a strong foundation in order to, you know, to be able to reproduce, let's say, to be able to marry and have children. They think that there is much more in need of a firm foundation. And that's why they're not coming forward at the moment, because they're very concentrated on this. Yeah. So the universe is kind of like saying, yeah, that's fine. It's all good. But there needs to be here something where this divine counterpart is saying something to the feminine. There needs like to be an expression. Because the throat chakra is all about expressing yourself, not only in your self-worth and finding your own strong foundation. It's also to express yourself to the divine feminine. And I think this is the case here. That's what this masculine is guided. And we can see this here in this card. Let's see what this card is. Colorless angel. Wow, look at this. Yeah, it's like they, you know, there has to be change here. This almost looks like as if this divine masculine is also not really wanting, because at first I thought it's a feminine, but actually if you look closer, let me focus, it's a divine masculine, right? And he's like really striving for himself, but what he is forgetting is that this unconditional love, where the energies are always exchanged, and this masculine is really much, you know, intertwined with spirit, because, you know, this is purple in the background. So this is meaning that, you know, they're very in tune with spirit. They're getting a lot of signs, but they have to let color in. They don't have to see, well, you know, at the moment I'm just striving for myself, and when I build up this firm foundation, then I can create whatever settling down this is with the divine feminine, or coming forward or speaking myself to the divine feminine. But first I need to concentrate on building my firm foundation, building my self-worth, you know, finding a place in this world where we can be together. But what he's forgetting is this, you know, this colorless angel that he also gives, you know, by speaking up and by giving affirmations to the divine feminine. He's also making this journey more colorful, because here I see that there's a difference in, like, really that he's striving for himself, but really forgetting about the creation with the divine feminine, which is very natural. It could also be that this masculine is really cutting out the divine feminine in himself, because we'll see a lot of you know, we see a lot of muscles here on the picture. Like, this is always like building up muscles, you know, this is like the building up their masculine in themselves, striving for a firm foundation. That's the masculine energy, the protection energy, right? This is the solar plexus, finding their path in the world, like really finding a strong foundation for themselves. But this whole communication, which is natural with their divine feminine in themselves as well, needs to be opened, because otherwise, you know, it's just him colorless. He needs to be colorful, because both energies flow through him. You know, it's not only his masculine energy. If you're the divine masculine, you also have to be open to the divine feminine features of yourself, in yourself, and also the communication with your divine feminine. And this is where the universe is intervening and saying, yeah, this is beautiful, but you need to also speak your truth to divine feminine, because of creation, because you guys want to have this creation with each other. Because even if you don't come into union in 3D, and even if you're not settling down because, you know, you don't want to as a divine masculine, it's important that those energies flow through you. And this means you need to be in some kind of union with the divine feminine. And the stronger the union is in 3D, the stronger the energies flow, because 5D union, as we know, in this journey is always there, right? But we need to have also a 3D, some kind of union, so that all of this is flowing like in a natural way. And this is where the universe here is intervening, because the masculine is shutting up this communication that needs to happen with the divine feminine in 3D, I feel here, okay? So, wow, that's very interesting, right? So this is the guidance for the divine masculine in this case. I hope you like this reading. If you're here for the first time, please sign up to the channel, also like, and yeah, comment if you want. I would be very happy. Okay, I see you in the next reading. Bye. So, hello, my pile 3. You chose this beautiful card. And yeah, I wanted to say again, as I said in all the other piles, you know, this is not about being male. This is about energies. So a lot of times there are females who are in divine masculine energy. So if you are here and you want to have this guidance, then of course you can watch this too. Or if you identify as a divine feminine from the energy wise, but in your journey, you know, you switch also into divine masculine energy, then you can also watch this reading. You know, it doesn't matter what gender you are. This is for the divine masculine energy. So you could also, as a divine feminine, we switch into divine masculine energy, and so you can watch this. Okay, this is about the divine masculine energy. So I will also address the divine masculine. Okay. And yeah, the first card is this divine directions. This is the energy that both of you are very fond of. Like, you know, those are the things that both of you have inside of each other, the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So first we're going to look into this, and it says abundance. Wow. So it says great news is heading your way. Abundance is coming to you in many forms. So you are a couple of abundance. And abundance does not mean always, guys, that abundance is in form of money. Abundance can also mean, for the divine feminine especially, abundance in the things of how she works with spirit and happiness, in in emotions. Yeah, it does not always mean abundance in form of money or things that you own, that you have. Of course, in the 3D for the masculine, it's oftentimes the case. But both of you are very abundant by spirit. This could mean that, you know, the masculine is very abundant in money and in things he accomplished in the 3D, whereas the feminine, the divine feminine in this couple synergy is very abundant in 5D with spirit. Yeah, that she's loved by spirit is a lot. So those are things, but what I'm seeing is here, this divine couple, definitely you guys are very abundant in whatever field you are working with. Okay, so let's get your cards. You chose Kuthumi. I don't know how you say that name, Kutumi or Kuthumi. It's called Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Okay, so right now Spirit is revealing here something to the divine masculine. Okay, so this is the energy of closing a cycle, getting the answer to a question that you're having, you know, that the divine masculine is having. It's about a full circle to one of the things he wanted to accomplish, okay? But it's more of, it's not about the abundance of, in this case, of having everything together in the 3D. It's about the abundance of knowing things with spirit. So here there is like a secret reveal. I feel there is something here within this divine journey where the masculine energy, means you that I'm addressing, will get an answer to what you were striving all along. Okay, you were striving for this abundance of knowledge with spirit. So yeah, the masculine here is really getting an answer. We're gonna look into this. Okay, so this is the first card out. I want to talk about this later on again. You know, this is the card that you chose from the image. Okay, yeah, let's see what else we're having here. Okay, separation. Okay, here we have the first time a blue card is out. You know, the blue card is like a trigger. So I feel here the energy, the universe is triggering this divine masculine at the moment with, you know, you guys being in separation, like the divine masculine and the divine feminine being in separation and wanting to communicate. It's like kind of some answer that you were looking for, divine masculine, in relation to your divine feminine. Yeah, there's something here that, you know, it's the communication between the two of you would be really important in order to figure that out, whatever this is. Because spirit is guiding you to this abundance. Spirit is guiding you to have an abundance of communication as well. Yeah, and they're using this trigger now. They're using this trigger in order to trigger the divine counterpart in wanting to have information about a certain thing that only the divine feminine has access to, I feel. And this is in 3D. This is not in 5D. This is something that the masculine can not reach like really with spirit. It's like he has to communicate with the divine feminine in reality. So I feel here this is about an answer spirit wants to give you, but in order, pile 3, for you to have that answer, you have to communicate with your divine feminine. So it could be that, you know, this is that they reveal the divine feminine to the divine masculine if you guys don't know each other yet. Yeah, or they, you know, how does the universe trigger? Well, they fabricate a situation where it's really important for the divine masculine to go into communication with the divine feminine for whatever reason, because he's looking for some kind of answer that he's not getting from guessing or from talking to spirit through you know, various signs. It's something where he has to go in reality and seek for the divine feminine, you know, and this abundance, it's like having this abundance of communication would help in the journey a lot. Okay, so we're gonna look at this. This is also what he needs to learn. Yeah, and the divine feminine is really in solitude. We have the 9 of I mean, that's the Hermit card, right? the Solitude card. It's a major arcana that we're seeing here. So the major arcana is that the Book of Wisdom is only open to the Divine Feminine. A lot of times the Divine Masculine only gets the real answers, the true answers, yeah, via spirit as well. But here in this case, I see that's why the communication, that's why the universe is triggering the Divine Masculine, meaning you, because your Divine Feminine has the answer to that. Whatever you're seeking, it's not you that get the answer, it's the Divine Feminine. And that's how they want you to get in contact in order to also feel this abundance of the Divine Feminine, because the Feminine is really highlighted here. I also feel that this Divine Masculine really needs to communicate with his inner Divine Feminine parts of himself that also hold answers to having an abundance. Let me read this again. This is saying great news is heading your way. Okay, so the news are coming in. Abundance is coming to you in many forms. Yeah, I also feel it's about the acknowledging of the abundance the feminine has, because it could be that in 3D, yeah, the feminine is not reachable, like the feminine is in solitude. The feminine is for some kind of like being shut off of the Divine Masculine. So you guys are not in contact. There is, well, he could reach maybe the answers within him that are planted within him by the universe. But this is more of really being triggered by the universe. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. This means Spirit is saying, yeah, you get parts of that answer inside of you. If you contact your inner Divine Feminine, yeah, you will reach those answers. But it's all about an abundance of also getting the information about the Divine Feminine from the Divine Feminine. It's like universe really wants that there's a shared information pool here between the masculine and the feminine. And not only that that you as a masculine go inside of yourself because you have some answers here, but you don't have all the answers. And I feel here, if we look at the cards, we have material harvest. You see this? This is very interesting. We see especially what I said in the beginning. And I love how this is like really like coming together when you look at those two cards, because here it's like, the feminine is like in solitude. She is in the abundance of knowledge within the universe, and the masculine is really in the abundance of harvest, of having material things. You see this? This is exactly what I said in the beginning. So this masculine here really mastered the abundance, like you, if you identify with that masculine, you really harvested. You have you mastered the abundance of harvest, of having everything in 3D. That means you have a really big abundance in 3D things that you can afford, things that you can touch, like 3D things. But the feminine here is very much the spiritual teacher. The feminine here has all the knowledge by spirit, and they have much more knowledge than the masculine knows, and he already knows the answer. The answer is to reach for contact in 3D. We're talking about 3D contact, because yes, you guys are always united in 5D. Yes, you could you could reach the Divine Feminine inside of yourself in order to get on some information. But what we see here is that the feminine is directly focused, and like they have a special, let's say, like a calling to the universe. So in order to really be abundant, more abundant even in your material harvest, but also in your spiritual wisdom, in the cloak of wisdom, that here this Divine Masculine really has mastered everything in 3D. What they need to master right now is also the abundance, the spiritual abundance. And they only get this by a real contact with the Divine Feminine. It's not only about contacting Divine Feminine in themselves, but it's also about contacting the Divine Feminine in reality. Yeah, and I feel with the heartache and the loss, this is what is in between the two of them at the moment, is this heartache and loss, whatever this means for you. Yeah, there's something here what keeps the two apart. And the universe is saying, divine masculine, you know what this is. You have to overcome this in order to go up to the feminine in 3D. It's like this masculine has to master this kind of mental state. This is a mental state. So it's a blue card. And it's like the universe is saying, well, you know, you already know the answer you seek. Be calm about it, you know, close the cycle. Trust what you know. There's something here with the heartache and the loss where the masculine is really being afraid to take a step towards the divine feminine in 3D, because we see the 3 also here in 3D, because there's something that they're fearing about their independence here, about their abundance. We see the masculine has a lot of abundance in material things. The feminine has the cloak of wisdom abundance, that the universe wants the divine masculine to acquire or to accomplish as well. But the first step in doing so is he needs to overcome this communication barrier. And for some kind of reason, there is fear involved because of a fear of losing this abundance that they're having, okay? And this is what the universe is saying. You already know this, divine masculine. If you're watching this right here, divine masculine, you need to reach out to your divine feminine. And for some kind of reason, something that happened here or some kind of fear that you're having, you're not doing this in 3D. Okay, so this is really interesting. It's all about reaching divine abundance from all fields. But in order to do that, you cannot just reunite within yourself with the divine feminine. You have to you also have to reinvent yourself in order to overcome this heartache. Yeah, so let's see what this this card also is. Yeah. Atonement number 31. You see this here? There is some fear involved. This is like the 10 of Swords, this card of where, you know, he knows that for the divine feminine, she can't reach out. She has her back with all these knives, like, what is it called? Swords in her. You see this? It's like he has to go and take those swords out of her. He has to make a move. This is all about the universe, like really saying, divine masculine, you really need to do this. This is your job. This is, you know, she can't reach all those swords. This is about thoughts. This is about mindsets. This is about things the divine masculine can change in 3D with the divine feminine, but he has to move towards her. He has to make a move. There has to be some kind of communication, because this is all swords energy. Those are thoughts that divine feminine is having that she cannot change on herself. Those are not action. This is not action. This is thoughts, mindset, stuff the divine feminine has, you know, wrong mindsets that has been given to her from maybe childhood wounds, or, you know, those are how you grow up in your family affairs, you know, things that really hurt you. The divine feminine never have it easy. Like with all the wisdom they acquire, they have to go through a lot of in their childhood and in their within, you know, the people they know. So those are like wounds the divine feminine has experienced over the years when the divine masculine was not with her in 3D. So in order, she cannot get rid of those alone. Like how she would, you know, how you want to reach this. It's like the divine masculine is behind her. And the divine masculine is having her back. In order for this whole thing to be very abundant, like this connection can be so much more abundant than it is now. Because now it's like both of them are holding like the abundance. The feminine is holding the abundance of the spiritual realm, where the masculine is holding the abundance of the 3D realm. But, you know, why are you keeping this apart? You can have much more abundance if you put this together. And this is what the universe wants to talk or wants to tell the divine masculine, but he already knows. Like, he knows that thing. If he goes into himself, he knows that this is time to reunite this in 3D in order to have an explosion of this abundance, whatever this means for everyone, yeah? But she cannot pull out those swords on her own this is about things that she has experienced. And if he is withdrawing because of this fear, his contact, and his, you know, not making a move on her, she never gonna get those swords out of her body. It's not happening this way. So here it's like the universe wants to say, well, masculine, you need to really overcome your fear and really step up to the divine feminine in 3D, not only in 5D. In 5D, you guys are fine. Yeah, this is all about, this reading is all about 3D. We have a lot of things where it's always the 3. It's a sign. Yeah. So in order, and also here, number 331, there's only one divine feminine in your 3D life. Yeah, that you have yet to talk to. So this is like the universe really triggering. Here it's a trigger. It's like the universe is triggering the divine masculine in order to contact the feminine, and in order with that contact, with that real 3D contact, to get the swords out of her back, and so she can turn around. And like you guys really bring this abundance that both of you have in separate together. Isn't it gorgeous? I mean, this is such a nice reading, but this is like the guidance for the divine masculine. Yeah, really beautiful. So I hope I could help you, my Pile 3. Please take care. Please also subscribe if you're here for the first time. Please, comment if you want. Like the video. This helps with circulating a lot, so we find all of our flamies. Okay, and yeah. Pile 3, that's all what I'm having. Take care. Hello, bye. Pile 4, welcome to your reading. So as I said in all the other piles, this is the guidance for the divine masculine. In this reading, I want to address the divine masculine, but you guys could be cross watchers, that you are divine feminists who want to find out about your divine masculine's journey at the moment. Or you are divine feminines who are usually divine feminines, but maybe you switched into masculine energy and you need to see where your journey, or what is spirit saying, what they want to, or in what way they want to guide you. Because a lot of times we divine feminines, you know, and even if we are very much in the middle or at like very deep into the journey, we're really switching energy a lot. Those of you who know, you know. So, yeah, I'm also feeling that there are males who are divine masculines, and there are males who are divine feminines, and there are also females who are divine masculines or divine feminines. But it does not matter what gender, please. Whatever gender you are, we're not talking about genders here. We're talking about energy, okay? So I'm saying he and she for divine masculine energy and divine feminine energy, so that you're not getting confused, okay? So this card here, the divine direction card, this is the energy that most of you are familiar with, you, the divine feminine and the divine masculine, okay? This is this shared energy pool, and we're going to look what is most important in this part, and we have energy. It says, try to keep a positive energy by surrounding yourself with positive people. So what you have in common in this pile, my pile 4, is that you and your counterpart, you share a very positive energy. You have a very strong energy field towards each other. Divine feminine and also divine masculine energy is very strong. You can easily switch energies very fast. Yeah, you can switch the energies back and forth. You have a very good energy exchange. This is your superpower, let's say, okay? So let's see what is going on here in pile 4. And you chose this very beautiful Egyptian card. You definitely, if you are drawn to this, or you were drawn to this card, you definitely could have had a past life in Egypt. I just want to say that, because if you're drawn to that, this could refer to a past life in Egypt, okay? It says, Serapis Bay, Ascension, move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. So you see how this positive energy is coming in. So this is like the universe is telling this masculine, it's time to let go of your barriers now. It's time to get off of that like shielding yourself, because now it's the time when all this positive energy that you guys build up, the divine feminine and the divine masculine, is coming in. So this is a very beautiful, this is like an information from the universe that, you know, Pi 4 can celebrate now. It says, rise above the darkness, the light is here. It's like, you made it through. You made it through the hard times. Now you can celebrate. We also see this beautiful with the sun god here. This is like, the sun is coming up, the beautiful energy, because sun is also, you know, equalized with it, with energy. So this is what I'm feeling the universe wants to say here. It's like all about, you know, you can let go of any of anything that you were shielding yourself against, because it's not the time to shield yourself against divine masculine. It's the time to be open now. It's time to let this energy in. Maybe the masculine is a little bit afraid to open up, maybe to the divine feminine energy. We will see if we look at the next cards. Oh my gosh. This is a triggering card. Because it's the blue card, you know. If you have a white card, it's a good card, and here it's a triggering card. So what the universe is triggering with is with the union. So it's like almost as if the universe is showing this masculine a lot of unions in his surroundings. So maybe he might go to weddings, or like he might be invited to weddings, or he might see like a lot of weddings happening. I don't know why, but it's like the universe triggering him, and like you know, because they want this union to happen. This is like also what we will see later on. I feel here that the divine masculine is really not wanting this. There's something here what they hate about traditional values of marriage. I don't know, but that's coming through. That's why the universe is triggering, because they want that this positive energy comes into the divine masculine, you know. It's like, for some kind of reason, I feel this is stemming from this past life in Egypt. I don't know what happened, but in this past life in Egypt, here, this divine masculine, if you're a cross-watcher, they have experienced with you some kind of problem in this union with the codependency. Maybe you guys were too codependent in a marriage, and that's why it broke down. But they definitely still have this in their DNA. And as we know, you know, we can bring over DNA or this past life memory into our DNA over to the next life, right? So this person, your masculine, or if you are the masculine that's watching this, you have a problem with being tied down in relationships. Like you could be someone that's always single, not wanting, always on your own. We see this here very much. Standing your ground. This is the Seven of Wands. It's like you defend yourself against everything. You have the feeling you are your lone fighter. And it's like, it's also this fighting. What I said in the beginning, I said, you know, the universe triggers this masculine so that they let go of this fight against this union. They're like fighting this union because they're afraid that there again will be some kind of codependency. I don't know if you guys were in union, in 3D union before. So this could be as well a couple, like, you know, your divine masculine has been in a relationship with you. But because of codependency issues, you know, like twin flame, runner, chaser, dynamic, maybe they ran away, you know, because they realized, oh my gosh, that's not what I want. So definitely this masculine has a problem with codependency in relationships. That's what we're seeing here. And the universe is like triggering this masculine very much with this, you know. They're sending them signs of the divine feminine. They're like sending a lot of hot, Wands energy, a lot of hot energy their way, positive sexual energy a lot. Because then the masculine begins to chase again. You know, if they feel a lot of sexual energy, it's hard for the masculine to stand against this. So the universe is like really triggering this masculine with union here, so that they release their mind from these codependency things. Because I feel this masculine always, when they think of marriage, they think of something bad, you know, something that's not going to happen for him or her, you know, but for this energy. And I feel this is someone who fights very much against those traditional values, maybe. Yeah, I feel this masculine is a healer, very high ascended master even. You know, this, you guys could have been ascended masters in your past life in Egypt. You could have been healers together. There's something here where this masculine is fighting against parts of themselves, because if they're fighting against this union, they're also fighting against their feminine side who wants this. Like in every masculine, there is this feminine side that's quite related to the divine feminine energy that also wants this union to happen. So he's kind of like, you know, the moment he fights against a union in 3D, he's also fighting against a union in 5D, and he's also fighting against a union of the feminine energy within the masculine energy in himself. So he will never be satisfied. You know, this is like this feeling of, you know, I gotta do everything on my own. I gotta stand my ground. I'm doing everything, but I'm not into the divine feminine energy. I'm not into this lovey-dovey-do stuff. I mean, respecting your divine feminine energy doesn't mean that you have to be romantic in 3D, right? It's just that you should not fight against this. Because I see here a divine masculine definitely fighting against this, because they're having some issues with maybe even society bonds. Like, you know, a marriage in society is a bond made by the society, right? When you're married and you have a contract, this is not something that you guys, well, you should decide for your own, but it's also something that you do with society, with, you know, you sign a contract, right? And they're not happy. They're not wanting this. There's something here. And Spirit is like really triggering this divine masculine. Because we have here, yeah, look at this. We have the major arcana. We have 2 times number 2, 22, like 2 and 2. This is the divine feminine energy, the intuition. And we see how this door is closed. And they look right into the fight here. This is like, they're saying, yeah, you know, I want to let the divine feminine be inside of me and unite with my masculine self, but only as long as I have control over the door. The moment I want to shut the door, because I want my masculine energy to win, that's when I close the door towards the feminine energy. So it's like they're kind of like battling their feminine energy all the time inside of themselves. This is one story. Another story could be that, you know, they're like very feminine. This masculine is a very feminine looking, because they're describing themselves as the high priestess. Yeah, very secretive. They're like not letting anyone know what they're thinking or what they're doing, and they're standing their ground on their own. Yeah, so they have a very combined union. They're like chained. Like this is like the other way around, you know. There are masculines here that I'm talking to that are very feminine, who have this beautiful union reached already in themselves. Sometimes you don't even know if this is like you know, if you would speak in genders, is this a woman or a man? You know, because they have mastered the art of union of feminine and masculine energy. So this could be someone that completely sees himself as the feminine energy. But they have something about the institution of marriage then. Something about tying the knot in 3D is not what they want. So they're still battling this, okay? So you can apply these 2 things, these 2 natures, how this can turn out onto your journey, okay? But what I see here is the universe is working with a triggering with the sacral chakra. You know, this is the chakra of sexuality. This is the chakra of wanting, of, we see this here, this orange energy is the energy of wanting, needing, even the energy of codependency, but more in a sexual way, like really wanting this union to happen within the body. It's like you're craving this then. It's like the universe begins to push this inside, because they're activating chakras, meaning they're not pushing or triggering the masculine inside of himself, because if he identifies as the high priestess. He already mastered inside of himself the divine feminine. So they're triggering him with sexual energy. In whatever way, whatever their sexuality is, they're triggering this person with a lot of sexual energy, a lot of, you know, so that this union is also made on the outside, not only in the inside, where this masculine might even ascend it because of that, because they have accomplished this art. So please apply it as it fits, because it could be either way, yeah. But this is a high, I think, ascended master in the divine masculine energy field, because you have, both of you have mastered energies very good. So I don't think this person has any problems here with the universe. I think they have a problem of having union in 5D and 3D, sorry. Yeah. It's kind of, this is the always single person, someone that's running away when it's getting too close. Someone who's not believing in marriage, in, like, you know, contracts, stuff like that. Yeah. So let's see what is going on here again. Yeah, alone in the world. Look at this. Stand your ground. We see this person. It's like the universe is triggering part 4 with them being the only one. Yeah. So it could be that they have mastered their feminine energy inside of themselves. But the universe is like saying, yeah, and now you want to be this couple inside of yourself, and that's it? What is it about your 3D life? What is it? Or you don't want to have union with your divine feminine? Because we have number 6 here. Number 6 is all about harmony and relationships, and like really living out the sexual energy in the here and now. So it could be that, you know, this ascended master here, masculine energy, has really mastered themselves. They are like the high priestess. Could be a divine feminine. If you identify with that divine feminine, this could be you as well. You have mastered your divine feminine side and your divine masculine side, but what you're not having is a 3D union with your twin flame, with your divine counterpart. Yeah. But you know, you said during this time, well, it's okay, you know, I don't care about this anymore. I just be alone on my own. And then Spirit is saying, a moment, you know, you don't want this? You want to be alone in this world? This is not like, you know, you should also reunite in 3D. What about this? I mean, you have a body. You should want your person. And that's how it's a triggering in order. It's almost like a step back, because what I'm seeing here is from a 7 to a 6, back to a 6. This is like, because you ascended so high already, you know, if you identify with this pile, no matter if you're a divine masculine or feminine energy, you are in this masculine energy right now, identifying as a high priestess, being very secretive, living on your own, standing your ground, having mastered everything, even your, you know, your relationship life. You're like someone that is not needing this, I feel here. And Spirit is saying, well, you need to go a step back. You need to go a step back and really also unite, not only within the energy field, but also in 3D. Here, it's very important to unite in 3D, whatever this means. You know, this could be a masculine that's not believing in marriage. This could be a feminine who is okay with being on her own because she has mastered the energy marriage. Those could be, like, you know, every scenario I said, but what is going on here? It's about the guidance towards 3D, because the universe is saying, well, it's all nice about the energies. It's all fun and good. And if you have mastered and you ascended because you know how that worked, because you were a spiritual teacher in a past life with your person, you know how that energy bond functions, and you have mastered the divine feminine and divine masculine side inside of yourself. But what about now finding your feminine and also having a 3D union? Because here it's important that the universe wants to trigger this masculine with the 3D union, and that's why they're sending a lot of secretive sexual energy. That means, you know, that no one is really realizing this. It's like yeah, it's almost that those are energy fields that come and trigger this person. So that kind of their unconsciousness is looking for this bond, like looking for their feminine. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. This is like the universe really saying, well, energies are nice and all, but you guys have a body, so go look for your divine feminine. Isn't that cute? I love the universe. The universe is like, you know, sometimes you can even think it's a person, or, you know, but it's the all around us energy. And here this person, this masculine, has really mastered the art of union in themselves. But it's almost as if, you know, in order to succeed, in order to ascend a stage higher, also in spirit, you need to have the 3D union as well. This is like really pointing towards a 3D union with, not with a person, but with your counterpart. Okay, that's what I wanted to say, because many say, well, you know, you just find someone and you have 3D unions, but just marry anyone, you know. No, this is not marrying anyone or just being with a person for the sake of being with someone in 3D. You know, this is really about the couple, you know, the divine couple. Okay, so I hope you like this reading, guys. I hope I could help you a little bit. Please sign up to the channel if you're here for the first time, and please comment if you want, and like the video. Okay, and I see you in one of the next readings. Bye.